Good morning folks, happy Monday morning. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. I did. And so this morning doing three little internal door swaps. Got some nice B&Q finish painted 6-panel doors. It's a very good product. And so yeah, swap these out for the old dark brown ones and increase a bit of light into the landing area. So yeah, let's see how it evolves. Hello folks, so yeah, that's 3 doors hung today. Did as much filming as I could. Been on the channel quite a lot hanging doors, so all the doors have got privacy latches. So teenage son's bedroom, so he'll be pleased about that. Master bedroom doors as well. Okie doke. Tuesday tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just marking the existing boxing so that I can cut it out and just the right width so that this vanity box just slides back in, and later do some cutouts, but to wrap it around the existing soil pipe. So whenever you're cutting these this front panel, you can fall into a trap here. Some of these vanity boxes have a plinth at the bottom, and some of them go all the way down to the floor. So I've got caught like that before, where you measure it
you're thinking it's going down all the way down to the floor, and it's not. It stops at the plinth. So however high the plinth is, that's the gap at the top, and it's one of those moments where you wish you could go back in time.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to the second part of this video. So I've got to sort out the kitchen wastes and the appliance discharge waste. This washing machine is backing up and smelling, so it's not sort of discharging. And I've had a look at the waste plumbing, and it comes out here. So as you can see, the plan is to put a second waste in there, and just to relieve the pressure from the sink, and that comes under here, this pipe here. So, and customers agreed to change all the waste baskets and all the waste plumbing, so we've got a whole blank new canvas. And so I've got to fit, I'm going to try and fit 2 hockey stick risers in here to try and plug these dishwasher and washing machine discharge pipes into, and then that'll be plumbed in 40mm solvent to that new cord hole, and to try and take the pressure off. And I'm also renewing the kitchen sink waste, which is push fit. And but the other complication is that I've got to tie the boiler condense into it. So and I'm reaching, as I said to the customer, I'm not going to be able to get this neat back onto the wall because I'm reaching the full length of the 600 length of the cupboard. So I'm going to do my best to make it practical, and it won't be aesthetically gorgeous in any way, but it'll be workable. Okay, let's see how it evolves. So I've just pulled this push fit waste out, and that's what we're left with. So a decision to replace this waste pipe was a good one, because it's just all cagged up, blocked up, furred up, like furred up arteries. It's like a donut man's arteries. So right, let's crack on.
So we didn't have any donuts, we didn't have any eclairs. They did have Chelsea buns though, nice buns. So
Okay.
Chelsea buns, if you like that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't, I'll eat it, but you know.
No, no.
Yeah.
Get off it.
So they were.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. How's it looking under there?
Well, I mean, given that there's a lot going on, this is as least cramped as I could get it.
Okay.
So we've got the two, we've got washing machine, dishwasher, 2 into 1 coming out the bottom.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about writing a paper about this. It's that progressive. Okay, folks. So update time. We're coming to the end of this job now. So it's been a bit of a beast of a job, but here we go. This is where we are now. So we've got 2 risers with their traps in there. We've got a 2 into 1 unit here, and that goes down and out through the second coring. It was pretty bunged up with the push fit that was in, so we've got a new broom sweeping clean now, and everything's flowing as it should, so it shouldn't be any smells and no more leaks. So okay, see you on the next one.